between Leeds United and Manchester United. How you see the game now?
Well, coming from a Man U perspective, as a Man U fan, looking at the team we have at the moment, you know, having no quality players at the moment, I think we didn't have the best of the game. From the first minute to the final whistle. We have some positives too. I think the keeper did some things. But the overall game, it was not the best actually because, like I said, so many average players in the team. So, and looking at the sub, we don't have quality there. So it wasn't the best performance.
Okay, so do you think the absence of Mbuemo, Ahmad, and injured Fernandez had an impact on how far we have played so far?
Yes, it's very clear. It's very very clear to see it. The absence of this, I think those players they are the most important players that we have in Man United. Talking about our right wing, Mbemo and Ahmad, and even what's it called? The guy that plays too, the Moroccan guy.
Okay, Masarawi.
That right wing is almost dead. Since they left. Losing Bruno Fernandez again at the critical moment. Minor is nowhere to be found. Injured when we needed him the most. Mount again picked up an injury. So it's a very bad time for Man United. So it's having a very big impact. I mean, what could you do without your best players? Being there. We only have Koha, and Zex is another technical player, but then he hasn't been getting the most of the minutes. So for sure the impact is there.
So during the match, people are complaining about Sexu. So how do you make of his performance today?
I don't know what's really wrong with that play actually. Seeing from Leipzig, we had much expectation coming into the season. He's a young prospect, a good striker coming from Leipzig, the German league. So we wanted him to come into the team, change the dynamics of the attack, But then he's been below par. It's very very unfortunate for a young player like Sesko. Having several. He has the qualities, and we the Man U fans. We expected a lot from him, but he hasn't been performing. I think he's been getting some services lately. He hasn't been converting. The overall play hasn't been the best. So I think it's down to lack of confidence. Actually, the confidence is very low at the moment. He doesn't have any confidence. And again, would I say the play is not really maybe suiting him or encouraging him? But then I think he had two clear chances. He couldn't even put at least an on target. None of them was on target. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with the guy. He had the first chance, it wasn't on target. The second chance, it wasn't on target. Lack of confidence. His overall play has been very poor. Very poor.
Since he came back from injury.
Even before he went for his injury, he's been poor. He's not been the best. So I don't rate his signing. If I should rate him, I would rate him 2/10 so far.
So okay, looking at Zexi, when he came on into the pitch, there was some positive. He made the assist for Kuha to equalize the goal. So how do you make of his performance also? Do you think he should be starting while Cisco should be on bench to regain back his confidence?
For me, what I think is the coach should reward who does better. Do you understand? For the past few games, you've played Chesco and he hasn't been delivering. Why not try Zex and see what he can do? That's how to, let the competition be seen. You understand? You don't just give Chesco, the full 90 minutes and he's not performing. If you try him first half, 60 minutes, he's not doing it, you pull him out. Try another thing. Change the formation, change the dynamics of the game. Don't be too rigid. You understand? So it's not helping us. So Chesco has not been performing. Why not try Zexi? At least the overall performance of Zexi, not because of this game. Overall, generally, Zexi is a more technical player. It's obvious.
He has a lot of skills.
You understand? He can find the third passes, and he can also be will I say vital, when facing the defenders. I mean area duels. he wins so much area duels better than Sexo. He's more involved. He drops deep. He gets the passes from defense, from midfield, and he can spread the passes. His overall performance for me is very good, better than Chelsea. I'm not saying it's the best, but because of what we have Chelsea and Zexi. You rotate two of them. He's better than far better than Chelsea. But I don't know what the manager is seeing that we are not seeing.
So looking at the game, who do you think is your man of the match? Who will you pick as your man of the match?
Is it generally
For the both teams generally.
it's hard to find any positive, but then Kuha was not so bad in the game. His goal lifted a lot, and before the goal, I think he's been in the game. Any other Man U player, I can't pick out any other player that did very well. Maybe Martinez, I don't know, but then Kuha did his best. At least he was seen in the game.
So your final thoughts.
This is another 2 points lost. We have lost 4 points in 2 games. If you look at the teams we lost the points, Wolves, Leeds. These are the teams that we get our 6 points, our 3 points.
To get
You understand? So, but then I don't know if you can't win these games, which team are you trying to win? Are you going to win? So there's no positive, but then losing 2 points in this game is a very bad one for us. I don't know our next game. I think we'll be going to FA Cup, right? Burnley before FA Cup. Okay. So it's another easy game. These are games we should have won 5 straight games. But then we are dropping. Look at. So it's very unfortunate. There is no positive actually. I can't say anything. I'm totally embarrassed as a Man U fan, and I'm very very disappointed. So there is no positive. My final thought for the game is we need to do better. I understand we don't have our best players on the pitch and they are not around. But then we can
still a professional player, expect
fine. We can still get results against these teams. I mean, this is a low. I think they are in 18th or 19th. This is a very low team. We need to be winning this kind of game. If we are to compete for the top 4, we shouldn't be dropping points against teams like Leeds. I don't understand. But then it is what it is. Next game, as Man U faithful, we still keep the hope alive.
Happy New Year once more.
I wish you the best, brother.